This is Joy Parris of RichGirlNetwork.tv, and we're at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood for the Quebec in Hollywood Film Festival. It's going to be a great night, so stay tuned so you can get all the celebrity interviews, and you're watching RichGirlNetwork.tv.
This is Chin Thomasangsi coming to you from inside of Grauman's Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California. As Joy told you, we're here at the Quebec in Hollywood Film Festival. The festival couldn't have chosen a better site to hold its event. Grauman's Egyptian Theater opened on October 19, 1922, and was the first theater of its kind to sport an Egyptian revival design. In 1996, the city of Los Angeles sold the theater to American Cinematheque for a nominal $1 fee, with the proviso that the landmark building be restored to its original grandeur and reopened as a movie theater. The Cinematheque committed to raising the funds to pay for the restoration and to using the renovated theater as home for its programs of public film exhibition. This theater is Los Angeles' historic monument number 584. In the meantime, let's throw it back to my colleague Joy Parris, who is out there on the red carpet.
I'm not going to try to say Lisa's wonderful last name. Tell me how you say it.
Langlois in English and Langlois in French.
Ooh, okay. I'm not going to try either one of them. So tell everybody who you are and why you're here tonight.
I'm here because I'm a French-Canadian actress.
Of course.
And I get invited to walk the carpet, and I've got two projects coming out. One called Summer 11 and the other one called Poe, Last Days of the Raven.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
And is something playing now currently that we can see?
The only thing that you can see right now are reruns. I was a recurring in L Word.
Okay.
Yes, but the other two are yet to come out.
All right. So how'd you like doing work in Hollywood as opposed to Canada?
Well, I love the big budgets, and I love the Screen Actors Guild.
All right, then. Well, thank you for talking
Thank
with
you
us.
very much.
And we'll see you inside, right?
You're pretty beautiful yourself.
Thank you. And I like this outfit.
Thank you.
Did we get her like all sexy outfit? I love it.
Thank you.
You look wonderful. Thank you. Lisa
Langlois.
Lisa Langlois. Did I say it right? Lisa Langlois. Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Inside of the theater, the evening's events are starting to get underway. On stage are members of American Cinematheque, the Quebec Film Group, and several prominent directors and filmmakers who are doing introductions and shout-outs. It isn't long until the creative forces behind several of this weekend's featured films are brought on stage for special recognition. Coming up on stage first is producer Denise Robert. Robert is a prolific Canadian producer who was behind the film The Barbarian Invasions. This film won 2004's Oscar for Best Foreign Film. Next up is Daniel Roby, whose film Funky Town will be shown during the festival. Finally, Sébastien Pilot makes his way to the front of the theater. Pilot is the writer-director of the film The Salesman. With that said, let's throw it back outside to Joy.
So wait, so you were an author for an adult, young adult fiction. How fantastic is that? Oh my gosh, I love writers. So tell everybody who you are and what you write, of course.
My name is Cecil Castellucci. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, and I write young adult novels and I write comic books, graphic novels. My new novel comes out in November. It's called First Day on Earth, and it's on Scholastic. Wow. So yeah. So
that age group would be what?
12 and up.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your book? Not the whole thing, but like the best part of it, so it'll excite young people to go get it.
Well, First Day on Earth is about a boy who thinks that he's been abducted by aliens, so he starts going to an alien abduction support group, and then he thinks that one of the guys there may or may not be an alien or a crazy homeless person, and so it's sort of what happens.
I would read that. It sounds really interesting. So it's combination comedy, drama, scary, what style?
It's more sort of drama and sort of about trying to figure out how we are human,
Okay.
like how we all feel alien on our own planet. And also, I think with teenagers, it's you're growing up and you're sort of figuring out who you are, and you kind of feel like an alien already, So yeah, so it's that.
So tell everybody how we can find your book.
Well, you can get it anywhere, Barnes & Noble or Amazon or whatever, and it's called First Day on Earth.
Well, thank you for talking to us, and have a good time tonight.
Thank you. Vive la Quebec!
Oh, I like that. Yes, viva Quebec, Quebec. Thanks.
Quebec is taking over Los Angeles this September with Quebec in Hollywood. It's a 3-week celebration of Quebec creativity and excellence. Slated events include a Quebec Film Festival at the Egyptian Theater, performances by top bands and comedy acts on renowned stages, a Montreal fashion runway show at Hollywood and Highland Center, restaurant tastings crafted by top Quebec chefs, a green transportation design symposium, gallery expositions, and more. All performances and events will take place in and around the Hollywood area. We'll bring you more through the evening from inside of the Egyptian Theater. In the meantime, let's throw it back to my colleague Joy Parris, who is out there on the red carpet.
I love that dress. Thank you. Oh, look at that. I like this dress.
Yeah.
Can I take her dress and, we can go in the bathroom and change? I think this is so way cool. So, Miss Beautiful, you're Mia Hope.
Yes, I'm
and
Mia Hope.
Tell us what show you're in and a little bit about what you're doing.
I'm doing acting and modeling. Last movie which I was in was Emmanuel, American Nudist, and Le Critique. Yes.
So what can we see you in for the future? I mean, are you still on the show?
Yes, of course. I am still shooting.
Excellent. And where are you from?
I am originally from Poland.
Poland. They have the most, look at this beautiful thing. They have the most beautiful women in Poland. Oh my God. So tell everybody how can your fans find you? Do you have a fan page or a website?
I have the website. It's on IMDb. You can look Mia Hope. MIAHOPE.
You saw her that? Mia Hope, Miss Beautiful Mia Hope, and she's on HBO Emmanuel, and I'm taking her home so I can take this dress. Thank you, you look beautiful. Look how pretty she looks.
Just before tonight's feature film, Starbuck, is screened, part of the creative team of Ken Scott and Andre Rouleau come to the front of the theater to address the audience. Ken Scott is the co-writer, along with Martin Petit, who is not in attendance tonight. Scott is also the film's director. Andre Rouleau is the film's producer. Let's listen in for some of the comments made by the filmmakers tonight.
And so it's great to be here. It's really great to be here. I took the plane to come here and it felt like prison break. So I'm very excited to be here with Starbuck, the movie. And for me, it's the first time I present a movie here in Los Angeles. I got in last night. It was great. I took a taxi from the airport to my Roosevelt hotel, and I must say we were the fastest car in all of Los Angeles last night.
A little bit earlier, Joy Parris spent some time with Ken Scott and Andre Rouleau on the red carpet. Let's hear what they have to say about the Quebec in Hollywood Film Festival and tonight's featured film, Starbuck.
Oh, I love all this wonderful, nice suits you guys are wearing. You guys look great.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too, by the way.
Oh, I like that. So let's talk to the man who started the project, the writing. It starts with the writing, right?
Yes.
So tell us about that. What inspired you to write the story?
Well, I co-wrote the movie with my good friend Martin Petit, who came up with the idea to have this very talented sperm donor.
Yes.
And we found that it was a great project to actually talk about fatherhood. And I'm father of 3 kids. He's a father of 2 kids. So we found that we had a whole lot to say.
Wonderful. And you got inspired because how? How does it all evolve for you?
I knew Ken before. I had the chance and the opportunity to do to produce his first film. So it's a great pleasure to have done this one.
So this is your first time directing and writing?
It's the second time. It's my 6th screenplay.
Okay.
And it's the second time I direct.
Oh, and your first time producing or no? You produced a lot.
I wish.
He's a young guy.
You're a young guy.
This is his debut.
No, I look because the shooting.
Face.
The shooting was very difficult, but I'm very young.
Of course. So tell everybody again, just so we have it, your names again, and of course you're Canadian, and give us that.
My name is Ken Scott.
André Rouleau.
Oh, say that again.
André Rouleau.
Oh, I love that. You hear that roll, Andre? I'm not going to try to do that, but thank you, gentlemen. I can't wait to see the film. Thank you. Andre
Rouleau.
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 I can't.
Welcome back inside of Grauman's Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, the home of American Cinematheque and the Quebec in Hollywood Film Festival. The screening of tonight's feature film Starbuck has just concluded, and the filmmakers Ken Scott and André Rouleau have returned to the stage. Scott and Rouleau, along with tonight's MC, will now entertain questions from the audience who have just seen their film. For the filmmakers, and this comes from personal experience, the Q&A session can be the most satisfying portion of the film festival experience. You're interacting with the audience who's just seen your film, and everything about that film is fresh in their minds. Most of the time, you get a great deal of praise for the work you've done, but there are instances where the audience will harshly critique your work. In some cases, it's unwarranted, but in others, it makes you a better filmmaker. All right, let's head back out to the red carpet and enjoy Parris.
Hello, you look beautiful. Look how wonderful you are. I love that outfit. Who styled you? Oh wait, come over here and tell us who that is. It's a designer from Montreal. Come closer.
From Montreal.
What? Oh, I like that. Okay.
It's actually a coat and a dress.
So tell us the designer's name.
Marisa Minicucci.
Marisa Minicucci.
MCMO.
See, I love this French accent. So tell us. Oh, it's Italian, whatever. Italian, French, all sound the same to me. What do I know? But so tell us who you are, Miss Beautiful, and all that good stuff.
I'm Claudia Ferry. I'm actually tonight coming as a guest, but I have a film showing tomorrow at the Short Film Festival. Jean-Pierre Bergeron's film, Alone with Mr. Carter, with the wonderful Robert Naylor and Paul Saunders and myself. Yeah, a beautiful film. I'll be seeing it for the first time tomorrow.
But you do know how to sing, right?
Sing? Some in my bath.
Sing one little thing for us.
No.
Two.
No.
Mi fa sol la ti do.
No.
She's so pretty. Look how beautiful she is.
I will sing. I'll just sing no.
Well, thank you so much. You look amazing, and I cannot wait to see your short. Right. So tell everybody again where it's playing, so we know.
It's playing at the Egyptian Saturday tomorrow, 5 o'clock, Alone with Mr. Carter by Jean-Pierre Bergeron. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
This is Chin Thomasangsi inside of Grauman's Egyptian Theater in Hollywood. As Ken Scott and André Rouleau continue to entertain questions from the audience, I think it makes sense to mention that for many years, in Hollywood there has been the discussion of runaway production taking place. This concept is basically when production companies who normally shoot in Hollywood head off to different places, including Canada. There are certain tax breaks, non-union filming, and easier permit applications that are offered in other places. The Quebec in Hollywood Film Festival is exactly the reverse. It's Canadian filmmakers and their films coming to Hollywood. Let's listen in to Ken Scott.
When you show up in the morning to shoot, for a day's shoot, you never know what's going to happen, and you know what you're going to need to, what you're dealing with to get the performance that you need to tell the story.
Let's go back out to the red carpet and Joy Parris, who is still talking to tonight's stars. Joy?
Tell everybody who you are. Of course, she pitched you, but tell us again.
Well, I'm an actor from Canada who moved here years back, and I'm mainly doing jobs in Europe. I just finished a film in Prague with Ashley Judd for ABC, and I was in The Tudors last year. I do that kind of stuff.
Look how humble he is. He says, I do that kind of stuff here and there. So we can look forward to see your upcoming film. When is that going to be out?
The new series opens in January. It's a mid-season replacement for ABC.
Okay. All right. Well, tell everybody again your name so we have it to be sure.
Lothar Bluto, and very nice to meet you.
And thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you.
Welcome back inside of the theater. Ken Scott and André Rouleau are on a roll. They appear to really enjoy interacting with the audience who have gathered here to see their film, Starbuck. Tonight's presentation, Starbuck, focuses on the life of a carefree slacker who has to grow up when he learns his police officer girlfriend is pregnant with their first child. While he's on a quest to change his life, another event occurs. He learns that he is the biological father of over 500 children who were conceived from sperm he sold to a local fertility clinic. A fraction of these children have filed a class action lawsuit to find out the identity of the father, only known as Starbuck. Our carefree slacker gets a lesson in love, life, and what it means to be a man and a father when he connects with several of his unknowing children.
So yes, I'm very happy. Each time I get to watch the movie, I'm just like, this is the music I wanted up there.
We were looking for a special song for the barbecue, and then we could not afford, and we could not close the deal. So our wonderful composer, David Laflèche, come up with that idea of calling a friend of his, and we did that at the very end of the process, and within a week, Caracol wrote this beautiful song within the barbecue, and I think works perfectly in the movie.
It actually took, like a day where I had the music during the barbecue that I loved. I loved the music, and finally we didn't get the rights.
You're a man, aren't you?
I'm interested in you. What can I do for you?
Oh, and he's got muscle. Daniel, you work out.
Sometimes I do. How about you?
I try.
Yes, we try.
Okay, thank you. So tell everybody who you are, my love.
Excuse me?
Tell us who you are.
I'm the director of the movie Funky Town.
Oh, yes, they've been talking about that. So tell me, I mean, we don't want to give it all away, but tell us a little bit about what Funky Town is all about.
It's a film about the disco years in Montreal, so mid-70s. It's all based on, I would say, 1,001 true stories that happened in the city. The city was really crazy about the disco music.
Quebec?
Yes. Yes, many American stars came in Montreal to test their songs in the clubs. Really? First clubs in North America were opened in Montreal. I have to tell you, 1973, first club in North America, the Disco Club, was like the Limelight.
Saturday Night Live sort of concept. Like Saturday Night Live, right? I mean,
Saturday
you know,
Night
the whole,
Fever.
Saturday Night Fever, that's right.
Because
Saturday
it's
Night
not
Fever.
a comedy.
Right. But I mean, you're talking about that whole era of disco.
Yes. So it's a little bit of a rise and fall. Obviously, the disco years didn't last that long, but many people jumped in it, and many people paid the price. So we have both stories in the movie.
Okay, well, you heard that, Funky Town, with this wonderful, handsome Quebec director, so I'm going to come see it.
Excellent.
All right, well, thank you.
Glad to see you.
Thank you, with the muscles.
Because for those of you in the back who couldn't hear, the question was about the actor who played Raphael and whether he was really disabled.
No, he's an actor. He's a great actor. And he came